Yoshi-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do on the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading! I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
Alright, so we got almost a month.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I should tell them what I know so far. Wait, where the fuck's Akechi?
So Dr. Maruki...
He altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right! Akechi!
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
Akechi's not our enemy.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here, Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
She looks comfortable. You okay?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize. We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Huh? I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba. What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona? Yeah, you're supposed to be a cat. I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
This Bucci wears are fucking huge. It's okay if this is painful.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. What? School's tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah.
You better not stay up
Yay,
late.
school.
You might end up oversleeping. We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
What, you got something to say? You were quite the looker.
What?
Look who you're talking about. How could I be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. We've got nothing but problems right now. From now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this. It's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us calm down. You're right. Certainly, the combat has tired us out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Alright, well, can we do anything?
Hey!
Nope. To sleep we go.
It's been quite some time. We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
What's going on?
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity. One who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now, within this place, is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
What do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Oh shit, she looks way different.
I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up. My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Her whole like tone of voice changed up too.
Time's up.
Man.
Do. So everyone rested up, more or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I was sort of through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. It's, I have to tell you all something. Oh, really? Sure thing. Come to Hideout after school then. Gotcha. Cool, I'll be waiting for you all of you. Definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We could accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. But that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Get back in the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
What's up?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Okay.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently she can hear you.
She's all
There's
knowing.
something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Sure. Where at?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love ya.
Is she really gonna go to our
tomorrow.
school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but
True.
Well, I think we ought to team up.
me too.
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
So do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? Hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea? Who gives a shit, dude? She's gonna be fine. Like, Jesus. Betray?
Hey,
Nope. What about Plant Coon?
Nice.
Sleep away. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, what's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember that, right? The night before we went to Mementos to race it, before we double Shido?
Hey.
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, I still feel right in Maruki's hands. I know I made it obvious how much I want to be human, but more than once I thought it would give me a chance to let you on, but what I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. I understand why, though.
Wait.
Quit being so nice to me. If you try excusing something this big, it'd be more disappointing than anything. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. You don't have to be cool.
Right.
Well, that's true. After all, we've been through together, there's no point trying to act cool in front of you.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm gonna make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm gonna be more independent. I just can't. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down I thought you could figure everything out for me, but that's all changing. I'm gonna stand proud on my own 4 feet, and I'm gonna be the one to protect you. I promise I will. Wait, are we getting another link right now? Wait, what? Is he changing for a third time? It's basically just Zoro with a new costume. Discovered a new. No, my original power.
Alright.
Mercurius has transformed into Diego. Interesting.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki as just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us is like, it's just asking for it. Let's do our best.
Right. Let's turn in for the night.
Let's call it a night. Good night. Miracle Rush. Actually, what? What the hell is Salvation? I don't know. Miracle's Rush, though, is... Huh. I don't know if I want to do that. His strength is shit. Honestly, I don't even know what I would get rid of. Get rid of this. Nobody ever dies on me. Fuck it. Let's risk it. New Year starting. Oh, you all look sleepy. Wait, did you doze through the New Year? Was Shugatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief, Shugatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. But I agree with... I don't give a shit. Just ask me the question. What phrase... What's this phrase supposed to... The gods of Shinto. How much they love the party. How much powerful they are? Wait, was that the wrong answer? I doubt it's this one. $8 million.
This is it.
Hey, we can still get bumps.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
Alright, follow the butterfly.
That's...
It's beautiful. Let's follow it.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, Lavenza.
Hey!
Wait, I'm too fast for it. The nurse's office. What's going on? It's just like my dream.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I... see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza? I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Yeah, isn't it gone?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What? The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We wished for it.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
Probably when you guys get out of your sessions.
What about our counseling?
Exactly. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this happened at all, but... no matter what path you might have to take to get there, hope your track dreams still do you some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Let's put an end to this.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Have at it,
Be that
Yusuke.
as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the metanav?
Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he wants to save us.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
we may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well. Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
You got it. Ooh, who the fuck was watching us? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably her.
I just...
She's over the ponytail. She gotta put that shit back up.
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation. You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
I know you'll choose well.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're going to take back the world, the real world. Are we really going tomorrow, though? Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, this place... My god, but this palace is ruled by a Persona user. How does that even make sense? I know god modding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? That shit makes Shida look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi-kun? Guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Agreed. Alright, we'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month ago, we'd better come up with a plan. This time it's gonna go by fast.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Sleepy time. We're ready to the palace day, yeah? Good idea, I'd say, although we mustn't rush, of course. Yeah, honestly, if we want to accomplish anything, we gotta get out there. I agree. Is that alright, leader? We should be careful. Oh yeah, we got this. In that case, let's meet the hideout at school.
Okay.
Tell everyone to meet at the hideout. We should all talk this over before we infiltrate the palace. Since everyone has arrived, let's begin. February 3rd is the date we agreed on with Dr. Maruki. Once that day passes, it's over. We all get that, right? Let this cover arrive by February 2nd, to be more precise. That's another way to look at it. Nice. You actually remembered.
Yeah.
Of course it did. It would be a terrible idea to secure our route sooner rather than later. We must be deliberate, however. We have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, Dr. Maruki has pretty much got the power of a god. I doubt anything's going to go smoothly. We'd better not let our guard down.
Very well. Let us go.
Oh, it's... Hello, everyone.
Sup?
You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes?
Yes.
Please, take me with you.
But you can't go in dressed like that.
Please? I'm done running away.
Is she getting a new persona? Oh no, she's gonna. There you go.
I can't keep relying on people, like Senpai. I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Time to team up.
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name for you.
What now?
It wouldn't be right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Leotard. Appetite, because she eats all the time. That's actually pretty cool. Violet.
Oh, that's right. Sumire in English is Violet. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Excellent. Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
Violent.
I'm surrounded by absolute fools.
That you are.
Are we done? We should probably get moving.
I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet. Let's roll.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do now? First, we secure right to the treasure. We gotta know where it is before we can steal it after all. Alright. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Is there a velvet room? There is.
Let's do it.
Well then, we know what we're doing first. Fuck, I don't have money. Shit. Oh well, we'll see. Might be able to do something.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Prison door is open.
I have been waiting.
Let's say the velvet room reflects the state of your own heart. The room's changes reflect your showing the spirit of rebellion to the entity that binds your future.
Indeed.
Indeed. Your change in appearance must also be due to the rebellious spirit you harbored for so long. With that spirit, you appear to have grasped an impossibility as well. Possibility?
Then
The current you should be capable of fusing your personas. Please make good use of this to keep the ruin at bay.
Very well.
Very well. So you unlock more personas in this part of the game? That's very odd.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
compendium, yeah? What will you be registering? Would you like to register this? Would you like to register this to the compendium? You wish to browse the entries?
Oh boy.
Let us train your personas. Awaken your new self, performing a
see what we
fusion.
can fuse,
Make
shall
your
we?
selection. To whom will you give birth?
Sarosha. Still need Uriel. So if I wanted to do Lucifer, I don't have a Satan though.
Which persona will you send?
Chimera 74. Let's check Thor.
Seems to
Choo-choo-lane.
hold a vast amount of power.
Nebrios.
It seems to hold a vast amount of power.
Oh, this bitch. No.
Do you wish to fuse this?
No. Maybe I should just do this thing.
It seems to hold a vast amount of power.
Maybe I will. It's weak to lightning. I don't have enough money. Never mind. What if I do a normal one? You don't know shit. Ooh, Vishnu. Oh, Vishnu is the strongest tool. I swear that has a weakness, and it's the strongest one.
It seems to hold a vast amount of power.
I can't afford to do anything strong. I could do this. Maybe I'll do this.
Do you wish to fuse this? Choose
Yeah,
which
why not?
skill to inherit.
Hey, me, Loa. Fortify spirit increases chance of being inflicted with element.
It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power.
Hey, Uriel.
It seems to hold a vast amount of power.
Oh, can't afford shit. Well, guess we're leaving.
Did you may luck be on your side?
Luck could be a lady tonight.
What shall we do?
Special battle. Oh, that shit. I'll pass. Bye, Lavenza.
Indeed.
Bye, Real Gore. Get it? Because his name's Igor, but he's the real one, so Real Gore. Who's in my party? Catchy. No. We need to fix this. Makoto, get your ass in this party. Sorry, Ryuji. Take a back seat. Gotta use the newbies. Alright. Let's get this pal started.